I've been doing my son was the one. My son been the one since he was born. And I know my son is gonna be great. He gonna make it, and he gonna do what he needs to do for his family.
That's what I like. My boy, look at him really work. Getting that work. Fucking love it. Yeah. Good work, yeah. Come on, boy. You see it? You see it? What you want, Bob?
First off, my name is LJ Moloch. No, I'm saying. My name is Lavar Miller Jr. People call me LJ. From St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out U City. Shout out East Side too. All that. Just shout out to Lou in general, but I'm from St. Louis. Started hooping when I was like, my dad put a ball in my hands at like 3. But I started really hooping at 5. We left St. Louis when I was around 5. My dad got married. We went out to West Palm Beach, Florida actually. And I started playing. It was cool. At first, I'm not gonna lie, basketball was just fun. Like, it was just fun. Like, I wasn't really like the hard work and stuff until I guess my dad seen I could really play. That's when we started getting to the gym late nights. Like, I was 5 years old, staying to the gym till it closed. Like, I didn't go, like, I wasn't like the average like kid, I guess. Like, you know how like don't get me wrong, I had a childhood and stuff, but I can honestly say basketball was my life for a good minute. So, you know, started that. I moved around a lot. Like, I stayed in Kansas at one point. I stayed in Iowa at one point. I didn't stay in Texas, but I like went to Texas and was there for a little minute. I've been in Nebraska for a little minute. Like, I've been in some places because of my dad's job, but St. Louis is my home, man. Like, I went there back every summer, fly there back because my mom, she stays there. She's there to this day. So I might call her for this, so she can say hi to the camera. I want my moms, but yeah, man, for real. St. Louis, stand up, Lou man.
When did you figure out like you wanted to take basketball serious and like you could do something special with it?
So when I was in 7th grade, I went to Lauderdale Lakes because I had to because at 4th, 5th, and 6th I went back to St. Louis. I was getting into some trouble, you feel me? Not hanging with the wrong crowd, but yeah, some people was the wrong crowd. Then I met a lot of my brothers, so it was just, you know, we was just doing stuff you do when you're in the trenches, you know. That's just how it really went. Like, I just had to move back with my dad. I went to Lauderdale Lakes. I didn't make the team, so I was like still on the verge of like not like feeling basketball. 8th grade, I went to Tequesta Trace around the corner, and I played, but I played with Brandon Garcia, I played with Justin DeBuck, Raw Baby K the rapper, his name Corey, he was playing. I played with his little brother Aaron, so I played with some good ballers. So we was a decent team. That was the first year ever we went 10-0. I think we lost in the playoff game. So 8th grade though, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling Western. Like I wasn't feeling Florida. I didn't like how it was, so I wanted to go back home. So I went back home in 9th and 10th grade. And keep in mind, when I go back to St. Louis, I'm always getting into some trouble or something, or just doing stuff that I'm not supposed to do. And I think my 9th and 10th grade year, the more active I was trying to do church and stuff, a lot of my homeboys, shout out my big brother TJ and my big cousin Jesse and all the guys, to be honest, but a lot of the guys kept me focused. Like, I didn't believe in myself at one point, like with this basketball stuff. Like I didn't. Like I didn't think I was 5'9", I'm skinny, I wasn't dunking, I was good. Like you feel me? I was decent enough to, you know, but I didn't think I was good. But a lot of my homeboys seen potential. A lot of people seen potential. So told me never give up. Like I would try to do some crazy things with them, and they just made sure I stayed in the gym. Like they were like, fine, we'll just TJ, my big brother, he'll just come hoop with me, or he'll just come there and post up with me, like, and I think that kept me on a line. But at the same time, I still was doing crazy stuff, so I had to move back with my dad again. And when I got here my junior year, and went to Western High School, I was doing pretty good, but that's when I started falling in love with it again. And you gotta think, a lot of times when I was training with my dad, I didn't know who I was doing it for. Like, you know, a lot of people, what I want to tell younger people or parents in general, like, you can't force, you can't try to make your kid understand and love the game. Like, eventually, that's what makes people quit. Like, eventually you gotta find that love within yourself. Like, you can't really, anything you do actually, like Matt, you doing this, my boy Ljay hooping, like, anybody, I just want you to know you gotta do it for yourself. No matter what you're doing, you gotta do it for yourself. If you, like, you know how a lot of people don't go to college and stuff. If you go to college, you gotta want to do that. Don't go to college because your parents and everybody telling you. Like, I ain't saying don't go to college, but I'm saying everything in life you have to do for you. Because you're not doing it for yourself, that's when it ends up being a heartache or a headache to you of what you're trying to do. But I just had to let that be known. But basically, my junior year went by. My senior year, I got to play with my boy Damari Monsanto at Wake Forest. He is at Wake Forest right now. It's my brother. I got to play with him. He kind of showed me a lot more to the game as far as like when the lights are on, or how you got to react, how you got to have that type of charisma and swagger to you. And I think from my senior year, that's when I knew I could be something. Now, Westlake Prep, shout out my boy Jalen Newsome, shout out my boy Buck, rest in peace to my boy Brian, shout out Steven, Jaren, all them boys, Jamari. Like, we had, like, they just built that confidence in me, just saying, like, bruh, use everything you have and use it, like, and believe in yourself. And after I played with Westlake Prep, that's when I knew, yeah, I'm gonna be the man. Like, I always knew it my whole life since I was 5, since those late nights in the gym. I always knew I was gonna be a star. I knew the world is going to know me. Like, I knew that. But Westlake Prep, for sure, definitely where that supreme confidence I was telling you about came. Like, that made me go a whole nother level with, okay, I can do this. Because the level of competition we was playing, and they're just guys that I was really around, just making that confidence in myself, knowing that. And Coach Eric, he crazy, but he was definitely on me, like making sure that I knew that you're better than what you're trying to give. So you got to give it your all. And once I kept on giving my all, and with my dad's mentality installed into me, I most definitely like had that belief that I'm going somewhere. And that's where it kind of started. Like, that's when it really clicked in my head that, like I said, there's no plan B. I only see plan A, the master plan.
Is there ever a time where your confidence dips a little bit?
For sure. I mean, not like how I used to though. Like, used to be like, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Now it's to a point where it's like the confidence goes down, and I'm thinking like, why am I still getting doubted? Like, or why are people not believing it? But I want to say, after my freshman year, after this freshman year that I just passed, I kind of realized it's all on me. Like the confidence is going to only be within yourself. Like, nobody can be as confident in yourself as like you've been you. So I just eventually felt like it's all on me to like to have that confidence. Like, if it go down, it's because it's me that's going down. Like, it's not nobody else. It's not what their thoughts are. It's not what they say. It's none of that. I felt like when my confidence go down, it's because I'm down. And I think as I'm growing up, you know, I'm still growing as a man. So I think as the more I grow, I realize that it's me. Like I'm my biggest competitor. I'm my biggest critic. Like the confidence is within me, and that's why I say I have supreme confidence. When you have supreme confidence, that means supreme confidence is where your confidence never goes down. That's why I say it's a master plan. There's no plan B. I'm gonna keep standing. I am the chosen one. I promise my mom Dukes every day that she will never have to work again. Because I know it's going to happen. Manifestation is the best thing. But I'm saying it because I truly have dreams about it at night. I truly sit in my room and have visionaries about me being in a league, about me taking care of my family, taking care of my people. And I mean, some days are slower than others, but with that supreme confidence, my confidence will never go down.
And how would you like advise someone to get supreme confidence, like someone who doesn't believe in themselves?
So basically, like I said, I mean, a person as a human being has to find that within himself or herself. You can't look to anybody else for it, really. Like you can hear me talk and tell you about it and give you the advice, but if you don't take the advice, then you're never gonna get it. Like everybody that's successful has supreme confidence, because first off, you're not gonna have confidence if you don't put the work in. If you feel like days you slack, if you like a lot of my homeboys, I'm not gonna name no names, but some of my homeboys lack that supreme confidence. Like, yeah, they know they can hoop, yeah, they know they can do that, but they know in the back of their head they're not putting in the work at times. They not handling priorities, and that's where that level of low confidence comes. So to get supreme confidence within yourself, you have to change. You have to change. Like, there's no way you can leave this earth without changing. Like, unless, you know, something happens. But even with that, I'm saying, like, it's all in you. It's all, I had to find that within myself, that nobody's gonna think like how I think. Nobody's gonna do what I wanna do. So I have to make that choice to have supreme confidence. I have to, like, nobody can really get that to you. Nobody can give you advice to you. I'm saying what I'm saying so you can hear it. But, you know, I'm not telling you, oh, this is how you get it. Like, I'm saying you gotta find it within yourself. You gotta find a way to get that supreme confidence. My way was going through what I went through, having to really step back and think about things and not just react, because that's what I'm used to doing and all that stuff. I had to grow. And that's how my supreme confidence comes from. Somebody getting it can be totally different. Totally. So, you know, there's really no advice to it. But if I can say something, you just find it within yourself. Within yourself, how can you have supreme confidence? Because nobody can give it to you.
Especially him. He threw his hands up and ran like this. Like by the rim, you said. He knew that she was like that, though. He said, because he did this. He had the towel on, he was like this. And he said,
Bro, those games like that is why I am the way I am. That and the JUCO Showcase, I'll never forget my basketball career.
yeah, that's JUCO Showcase.
Like, put me in the JUCO Showcase right now.
Yeah, that's JUCO Showcase.
Stop talking. Because you're only at my year.
2022 this year. My year 2023.
Bro, it's our year. It's our year. Oh, yeah, boy, he got games. He getting some games.
Getting big. Just wait, give me a couple years now. Be like 200.
200.
I'm like 185 right now, 187.
200, nigga, yo, like my dad.
200, all right, 195.
Yeah, I can take a 195, for sure.
Hustle those.
But you never good at your size now. I can see. Yeah, what you just say? You want 85?
185.
So 195.
I look good though. I don't like
195, you might,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
It's gonna be that though.
You trying to go 200 though. Like.
No, we've been working on some of those.
Sneak peek. You see it? You see it?
Yeah. We out. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but we out.
I know.
I bet y'all still get things like that. Come on.
Training, but we just got our workout done for the day. Thought of them, Dream More, Hate Less, coming out soon. And we finna go home. You ready?
Yeah, it's fun.
Popping in that bitch, vibing with my clique. All she wanted was to take a pic, but now she ain't.
Why do you walk down backwards?
It helps the Achilles. My boy, shout out BG. He had told me walking down is like stretching your Achilles. So I do it. He did it. The dude stretch him out though. I can feel it.
I've been doing my son been doing since he was born. And I know my son is gonna be great. He gonna make it and he gonna do what he needs to do for his family.
Basically, my cousin, I was in Arkansas with my dad, like for the break working out. My cousin, he got shot on Christmas Eve, going into Christmas Day. So I woke up on Christmas morning. Cindy passed away. His name Shaman. My boy, actually, I'm finna show you a little pic. But the whole family got his ashes, you know. I feel bad because I ain't get to this little cartoon version of my boy. God. But feel me, it hurt me. He used to be over my house every summer, dog. Like my boy used to hoop. You feel me? He used to hoop. Football, he was actually tough in football. Like he used to hit me and tell me the schools he was hitting up. I was so proud of me, bro. Like at one point in time, I could actually say I was looking up to him, like understanding, like my boy Prom, like a fresh dude, man, like for real, like. But he, you know, I keep him with me. Like I gotta get a new chain, but I plan on having a nice chain one day to where I could really put him on, because that was my boy, man. He definitely didn't get to live out his life, so.
You had got a Christmas gift. It was from Danielle and Mama, so you had got money and stuff. And I was gonna buy me something, and you was like, "Nah, I got you, Mom. You know, I got you." I said, "What?"
9 years old, shorty, like really in the store though. I love my Dukes though.
That's why I know he gonna take care of me. You know, when I'm all wrinkled and stinking and stuff, he gonna take care of me. Because 9 years old, you trying to break bread with me. You know, that's tight, son.
I'm not gonna lie, some days, like I know as a hooper, for real, like if you really hoop, you gonna think to yourself every day, like, bro, do I really want to do this shit? Like, especially if you're doing 3 or 2 workouts a day, like for real, you dead ass go question that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, the ones that question it, but like eventually, like the ones, all right. So basically, I'm a person that question it, but like at the end of the day, I'd be like, I'm gonna make it. Like all this is gonna get put to use. Like I don't see it going the other way. Like they be asking me, what's your plan B? I don't got one. It's plan A. Plan A gonna work. It's the master plan. Chick-fil-A. See, they didn't spell my shit right, bro. They didn't spell my shit right. I'm with Lil Wade, you know. You know Lil Wade, you know them. So I ain't gonna lie, my drink got me full. You got this. You got Shaq. And then you got AI and Larry Hughes. You know Larry Hughes is from the Loop. I played with Larry Hughes AAU team when I was younger, like in 10th grade. He was like, "You got belts like your daddy?" I said, "No, I ain't get to me yet. I ain't had a bounce at the time." Shit crazy though. He cool people now though. I try to talk more to Jason Tatum dad. That's what I really be trying to talk to. Pick his brain a little bit, but his son in the finals. Which is understandable. I can show you my room. That's dirty, so chill. Like your best friend room. Yeah, like, forgot about that. The trophy and shit. I down there. This one I got at 305 Elite. I was playing with them. Shout out Coach D. Shit, man, I was killing in that tournament. And funny story, my teammate's mom, like the manager mom or something, was actually mad. Like I got it. Like was like, why does he get it? But you go watch that film or you watch anything I did from that weekend, you know why. I coached my little brother team for I9 Sports, and then like a lot of these trophies are mine and stuff. Then again, that's my, like a lot of this stuff is my dad's too. I had coached my little brother right there. His name Danny. See me coaching. Hey, we went undefeated too. So, you know, if this hoop shit don't work out, we know I'm a coach. I got this at Western. The MVP or whatnot. He got that. And then Buki, Damari, he gave me his. So like damn near I had, feel me, I broke it though. So I try to leave it there and not touch it. This is when I moved back to St. Louis. I moved back to St. Louis, played with my cousin's team. Shout out Deontay and Keon and my uncle Lamont. I played with them and yeah, we killed it up there. Most definitely. I used to run track a little bit. So, you know, I got through those. I ran the 5K. You ever did a 5K?
No.
It's not bad, but I was a kid, like, you feel me? So I found it fun running around.
Yeah.
But I'll do one again. Obviously, graduated. Auntie Sherry, feel me? That's Smoke Mama, by the way. Smoke's mom. Rocky, my godmother, died of cancer. Richie, my blood, my boy. Then my cousin Pooh, actually. She, feel me? She passed away. But yeah, she was that, dog. Cousin Pooh, her name was Lysandra, but really her name, we call her Pooh. This actually, I think I want to say this line. Let's see. Look at me, bro. I did look at my little brother Cajun. I met my older brother Cajun. Right, I don't even know what it is. I don't. Let's see. But that's about it. My dad, you know, he went to Arkansas, so he got a lot of, how do you see more down here? A lot of his plaques. So yeah, feel me? Definitely doing the damn thing. Easy. 14% though, bro, it's the Warriors, bro. It's the Warriors. 14% to 83. The Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, my boy is tough. Jay shit is tough. Feel me? I love Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown, pro, Al Horford. They got a legit team. But 83% to 14 Warriors. But like that's crazy. Like you doubting, you giving Curry 14%. Stephen Curry, one of the best players in the NBA right now. Then you got an up and coming player, Jordan Poole. Then you got Draymond Green, who is a jackass but smart as hell, whether you like it or not. He's a low-key a phenomenal basketball player.
And that boy Clay, nigga.
Then you got Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear that shit, I don't get how on paper you can put 83 and 14%. That's where the confusion is. Like. That's it. Do with this, it's not like something crazy like how we was at D1. Like when we at D1, you see how it's way intense, way more shit being done. Here is just to get a tune up, like so we doing something productive. So we try to get that done every day. I mean, they here. Why not use them? I had those 35s. My dad had those since I could remember low key. He was always doing them. So it's actually funny now that I could do it, because when I was younger, I was like struggling. So it's hella funny. Like he didn't have these weights for a minute. So you know what I'm saying? And then he had those in his trunk. Like, go ahead, give me those, Pop. For real. Just work. It's just work. It was really a time where my mom, it was me, my mom, and my little brother. This is before my little sister was born. And it was just us three. Like, I think I wasn't really talking to my dad around that time. Like, just, you know, personal the things with me and my dad. Because at the end of the day, me and my pops are alike, so much alike. So, you know, but I just really remember my mom, bro. She was just really she did a lot. She sacrificed a lot. Like, she made sure. My mom is Mrs. Make It Happen. My mom is Mrs. Make It Happen. And all I want to do is make it happen for her. And that's what like keeps me going, to know that she believes in me, like I believe in myself. I mean, it's like what more you can ask for. I definitely love my mom.